Sorry guys, just give me 1 minute, just still setting up the streams. I got a couple of things, just hold on. Alright, hello everyone, let's get rid of the music. So today, it's a little bit late, we're about a month after Blue Dragon's 15th anniversary, but I have a special stream here and we are going to be playing Blue Dragon from the beginning, through and through, hopefully until the end of the game, fingers crossed. And then after that, we will hopefully move on to playing Blue Dragon Plus and then Awakened Shadow, all three of the games in the series. Because, well, you know, it's been 15 years since the first game came out, so why not celebrate the whole lineup of games? I'm not fully set up, just give me 1 second, I'm still fixing a couple of things. Alright. We should be good to go. I have my 360 hooked up through my capture card. Fingers crossed. Hey Jason Hart, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I played Blue Dragon actually, especially on my 360. I've got my mic moved weirdly so that hopefully you don't hear my TV. So because I try and listen to the game. So fingers crossed. My mic won't pick up my TV too much. Hopefully. All right. Oh wait, hold on. I'm missing something. My external hard drive is not plugged in. Oh, these loading times are going to be awful. Alright, well, once we get to a save point, I'm going to put my external hard drive in, because this game has terrible loading times without like, because I'm playing on my 360. Not emulated, not an Xbox One, nothing. Oh, it's Mega, by the way. The chat, you can hop in VC. Mega. Talking about from the Blue Dragon Discord, right? Mega Drago. Ah, yes. Yeah. Give me one. Let me get set up a little bit. Give me a second. I wasn't planning on this. The only issue is because of my capture card, there is going to be about a 2-second delay between my mic on the stream. Well, on top of YouTube's delay as well, because, well, you know, I've got my 360 doesn't support HDMI, so I had to get a capture card that supports component video outputs. Because ye old reliable here is so old she doesn't have a HDMI port. Give me 1 second. And alright, I'm in my Discord, or in Discord with Mega Drago88 over here. In the last 10 years, the ominous violent clouds would loom, coming once each year, bringing disaster. Oh boy. That's a familiar line, isn't it? I didn't realise you'd even be awake at this time, Mega.
No, I've been awake since about midnight my time.
Ah. It's almost midnight my time.
I have a horrible sleep schedule.
Yeah. I actually... So, fun fact, I would normally still be at work at this time. Like, I would normally finish at midnight my time. It is now 11:47 PM. But I finished at 10 o'clock. Because there was no one there. I work in a bar. And we've got entertainment cancelled because of COVID. And no one's coming in because of COVID. So, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of put a sticker on everything.
Where are you? No, he wouldn't. For Shira. Yeah, so... It's hard to believe this game came out 15 years ago.
I think you are still on the Discord view on your stream. Which by the...
Shit!
Which, by the way, seeing some of those servers, nice choices.
What do you mean by some of those servers? Oh, yeah. Ant Venom, Streamer I watch, one of my friends, my server, Xenia, Blue Dragon, SnowRunner, The Aether, Best Minecraft Mod. That's another game studio.
The ones towards the bottom I recognized immediately. I was like, oh.
Oh well, let's ignore that one. I didn't realise that was showing up, and you know what? Let's do window capture just in case. Because I've actually got my stream capture. So my my capture card is outputting onto my second, because my Xbox 360 on my left monitor, my main monitor in the middle, which I never use. That's normally my gaming monitor, but that's what I have set up for my OBS currently. I never could stream my consoles, so this is a mess for me currently. Add new source. Add source. Nope, that's the wrong thing. God, this capturing software that I have is terrible. It's the only one that exists for my capture card.
I might be able to write a driver and component stuff.
Trust me, this capture card... You ever heard of a company called StarTech?
Actually, yes.
Oh, okay.
I have some of their equipment. It is
I'm doing speedrun stupid stuff. I'm too used to going through this quickly. For Shira's phone. Jared, where did you go? Oh, damn it, I've already skipped it. We've been doing this for the past 10 years. Have you seen Shoes? Not since he went out with Euro. Should I chat to everyone? Nah. Because I know who I talk to for loud. Did you find Shoe down there? It seems that nobody knows where he is. I don't see anybody down there. Why don't you go check out the stairs again? Hey, look, who's that? This game runs so terrible on the original hardware.
Hey, Shira, look over there. Ain't that your grandson?
What? Shoo! I've played this game so many times. Hey, Luna, welcome to the stream. I missed your message like 2 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. My stream setup's a mess because I never really stream like this. Right, land shark, come and get it. Huh? I'm used to seeing shoes sort of glitched because it's normally glitched on Xenia. And having 32 HP. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done a new game on this.
It's all you, Shu. Everything's set, just like we planned.
Okay, here we go. What does he think he's doing down there?
Mother, father, you watch. We're going to get that land shark.
Are you out of your mind?
My new game plus saves I'll be hitting the land shark for 1200 HP.
Hurt that monster.
Yeah. I started work because I have a dev kit on the way for actual 360 mods that can be put on a 360.
It has nothing to do with Parsec, does
No.
it?
No, Parsec is where I work at.
Oh, this is separate, right. God, Blue Dragon's one of the few games that actually has a better performance on Xenia than on the actual hardware. Oh, go for the weak spot. And it's all snapped. Because I did a series a couple of years ago where I was playing through Blue Dragon, but I only got up to just after just taking down Nene's ship at the end of disc 1, I think, on that. I might have made it to Alamaro Village, I can't remember. No, I did, because I remember there's a glitch with Alamaro Village on the Xbox One, and that's how I got some footage to show me the bug. Does Parsec's arcade system work with anything that isn't OpenGL yet?
Can't really discuss that at this moment.
Ah, fair enough. Clue.
We know its limitations, and we're trying to work around it and improve it, but it's going to be a bit. Because we have a lot on our plate, and we have like 8 developers for the entirety of that.
That's fair enough.
Up from 6 last year.
Want to avenge your mom and dad.
Years before that.
God, it's so noticeable the lag on the 360. How did they release the game like
Because every game on console is like, it's always going to be considered laggy. That's why PC Master Race is a thing. I mean, there's a lot of optimizations they could do, and I've done them in Xenia. I've modified the source code actually. I have
because of the leaked source code for
no,
Blue
there
Dragon.
was no source code. I reverse engineered everything.
Oh, well, there was no source code. Oh, that's right. It was only a press release build.
Press release debug build would left some of the symbols in, and I was able to reconstruct classes more properly.
Nice. I always forget how good the pre-rendered cutscenes
Yeah. And
Ready to become
surprising
mincemeat.
how few pre-rendered cutscenes there actually are. Because some of these are fully in-game, but they look pre-rendered. It's just because...
Oh no, I know which one's pre-rendered. I had a program that extracted the pre-rendered cutscenes and converted them to a playable format. I know which ones are or not, but the one currently is pre-rendered. God, that would be so painful in real life, though. You think carpet burn's painful? Oh.
Yeah. What is it? Wakeboarding? It's basically
God.
equivalent to falling off while wakeboarding and still having a bunch of speed.
Yeah.
It hurts.
I still remember the first time I ever played this game. I made the mistake of setting, which again I've played through this game every time afterwards. After this, as this, I set all my characters for some reason to, Sword Master, and getting to the good old first boss fight, not having black magic is kind of difficult. I learnt.
Yeah. That's pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's go kick in the side of the land shark.
There is one thing I've been working on in secret that everyone in the that speedruns will absolutely love. And it's a fun little side project.
Oh, you found a speedrunning bug or something?
Practice tool.
Ah.
PLDR, one of the biggest features is emulating battles outside of the actual having to play through the game.
Oh, you have a way to like jump into battles with selected enemies or something?
No, I just recreate battles using the assets.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's a completely separate tool, but that's one of its biggest features.
This is through your cheat engine table,
No,
is it?
this is a completely separate thing that basically runs on Windows
Oh,
PC.
right.
Jiro and I go exploring here all the time.
Oh, okay, right.
We need a net for metals we found here.
That's correct.
You point at the directory and it's a modding suite, and one of the biggest things is going to be the practice room. So you can practice bosses and things in AI that you are modding as
Okay.
you.
Oh, because of all the extracted
Yeah. Yeah.
tables.
So I'm going to be working on a revamped AI suite.
When the other villagers have lost their families to the
And
land shark.
to do that, I need to actually
Figured we
practice
couldn't go on running away forever.
the battles. So I was like, what's the best way to do it without having to run through and have a whole bunch of
I have
saves?
my own mind.
Oh, I'll just recreate the entire battle scene. Locally. And it's really like polygons and T-posed models at the moment,
The
but
three of
it
us somehow
technically
managed to
works.
stop that thing.
But not for long.
Fair enough.
I thought I had it right.
You know, Clue, you don't have to rub it in.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Jiro, we've been to a lot of
I still
areas
forget
in
how
ruins.
good the early part of this game is.
Forest, isn't it?
It's been so long.
There's lots of
Because
places
usually I
we
just skip all
haven't been.
this.
It's not that surprising we turned up in a place we don't recognize.
Because I remember the first time I played through the game, first 2 or 3 times I couldn't beat the. Was it Dynaram? No, not Dynaram. I forget what the first
Flamboyant
boss is. Now.
Dynaram.
Jeez. Dynaram. I thought I thought I was right.
Technically, it's Nene,
And yeah,
but
and then I set.
yeah.
You can't beat that fight. But yeah, and then I created a save with Japanese voice today for some reason, and I beat it because I used black magic and white magic. Oh, I need to save my game and then plug my external hard drive in because the loading times are going to be awful otherwise. As I'm playing this straight off of the disc right now. That actually might improve frame rate? Probably not. Defeated. Might throw in a stone does as much damage as a dagger.
What was that?
It was a poo snake.
A monster I've never seen before.
Awfully far down, aren't we?
I also found out how to add
find a way
some
out.
spells for the giant effect lists that they have in the game.
Oh god.
There's a bunch of unused spells and things that they removed that are actually quite interesting. Yeah.
Oh. Do they have English translations? Ah.
But
Only the ones that are used, I assume, got translated, which makes sense.
some of the unused ones have translations, but the effects themselves are broken.
Well, considering they weren't implemented, that would make sense.
Well, the ones that were implemented that don't have translations are from very early on in development. And you can tell by how early in the list they are.
Interesting. I've got to make sure a hard drive plug-in. Let's see, has it been picked up on my 360?
I wish there was external save location support on like the Series and Xbox One, because I can't seem to get it to work at all. And I would love to have a whole bunch of different saves and be able to mod them on my PC and bring them in.
I can give you a bunch of my saves from Xenia, or do you want me to just like?
Well, it's not that. It's like I want to experiment around with just having a bunch of saves, so I can have one set for speedrunning, one set for modding, one set to just casually stream. But all you have are those 30 slots. Is it 30?
Yeah. 30. Yep.
And I run through those so fast.
That's why you have multiple profiles set up.
Oh, you can do it with the Xbox One and Series?
Yeah, you make another profile, and then you can make another set of saves. It's 30 slots per profile.
Oh. I don't know how it'll work with a digital download, though.
It should.
Oh, okay. I'll try that. Thanks for the tip. How have you been?
Oh, that's so good. I've been good. Yeah, I just realised if I hadn't have been able to leave work early, I would have been on my way home right now. Oh, and that's another pool snake. I still find it hilarious how New Game Plus can soft lock you in the first area if you have too many Phoenix talents and too many of any of the items you get from these chests.
Like
Actually,
discard stuff.
you'd have to use it in a battle.
Imagine
can't
having to die to the
Discard
boost.
things. God, that'd be painful. Because I think they flee on New Game Plus if your characters are too high. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, new game,
Gosh, it's so weird only
new
having
game
3
plus and hard mode. All the DLC stuff except Shuffle Dungeon is hard coded already into the game. It's just it isn't activated until you add the DLC.
Yeah, I noticed that with Xenia when I brought my New Game Plus saves over onto that, because originally DLC didn't work for the longest time. I think it started working back in April, June last year. Gosh, it's weird to say that 2021's last year.
But it's
But yeah,
they have a giant global table with a bunch of bit flags, and on DLC loading, it enables the bit flag that says you can do this.
what? Sorry, which DLC is enabled without
Everything
whatever?
except Shuffle Dungeon maps.
Is
So
okay.
the Shuffle Dungeon
Makes
items
sense.
are actually technically in.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Um,
Because I know there's 3 DLCs that I found exist but aren't available. They might have been Japan exclusive DLCs. Though.
Probably not, because I've checked the Japanese store and the other different stores, and I've seen nothing like that.
Oh god.
It's probably a holdover
Accessories, it's
from
tutorial.
development and when they reduced the scope, because there was a planned 4th disc. And there's a
I was thinking because so there was a planned fourth disc. I thought that might have been a leftover from them working on this game and Lost Odyssey at the same time, because Lost Odyssey does have 4 discs.
The engines are similar, but also very different at the same time.
Because Lost Odyssey is Unreal Engine 3,
Yeah, this is
and it is listed as Unreal
this
Engine
is not
3.
Unreal Engine. This has like similar setup with Unreal Engine, but then they go right into their own custom engine.
The more gold, the merrier. I've got a stone necklace. I'm gonna throw that on Cluke because Cluke is always main, and I need to change my controls configuration before I go insane. There we go. Alright.
FYI, you might, if you're playing this and keeping this up on YouTube afterwards, you might get copyright stuff for the in-game music.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
it's fine. It wouldn't be the first time. I don't care about monetization, nor is my channel monetized anyway.
well, it could lead to a strike.
Nah. The amount of people that have played this game and haven't had copyright. The thing is, strikes are when they go after you for compensation.
Yeah. I know, and they started
If
to do
I
that
just
more
play
and
through
more.
the game,
It sucks.
I mean, technically, if I'm streaming a game, it should technically be under fair use anyway.
It should, but companies, they normally use automated systems and just mass claim and then...
Yeah. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Thought I'd warn you.
I'm not really... The amount of copyright notifications I have from... I need to change my outro music, because the music that I use in my videos for outros randomly out of nowhere became copyrighted, so I need to actually fix that up eventually. One thing that's randomly popped into my mind, I feel sorry for the person who goes through the 10 Phoenix talents that Fashira gives them before you go into Nani's airship. The Flying Fortress at the end of disc 1. If you manage to somehow end up going through those. Because even the first time I played this game, I got through there and I didn't use all of them. I probably had extras, but... I wish the saves include the times that it takes you to roll back and die and everything, because I know my main save would be a lot more than 250 hours.
The light show.
Gosh, as Jared crushes his ribs trying to save them from not falling off the side of the ship. Oh, Morka Blooper, look at him dogging the boys. What do you mean? How am I love dogging the boys? Not enjoying the boys. I told Alex Morko that I was going to be streaming Blue Dragon. So I ain't dogging. I told him. I mean, the one thing is that, like, anime games really don't age badly because the art style is usually fairly simple, which doesn't require, powerful machine, really. Creature Compendium. Should be in here. Yes, there it is. Like even some of the anime games on the PS2 and PS1 look pretty good. Besides anti-aliasing.
Do you think that maybe we could be in
Land
the
Shark
Land Shark
secret base.
A secret base in the sky?
Then we better be careful. You two stay close to me, all right?
You show off.
I am not showing off, Cluke. What was that?
Shoot the show off.
I skip these cutscenes so I forget how like they get into the hype and everything.
Oh, into Nene's. I remember all this stuff. I played this game way too many times. Also, Blue Dragon's 75% off at the moment if you have Xbox Live Gold, apparently.
Watch your mouth. Enough, Sampo. These worms are still our guests.
Steal our guests!
I was the one who invited them here. My apologies, sir. Who are you? It's any wonder they're so audacious. They're children.
The children.
That's enough.
Nene.
No surprise with such rudeness coming from
So it was you controlling the Land Shark.
And now I watch a Japanese YouTuber that's name is Nene. It's so weird.
So that's what it's called in your world. I dare say your annual encounters with the land shark have been quite amusing.
I'll never forget the time that I went to my mum and said, "Mum, what's a bus?" And she's like, "Right, I'm taking away the game." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. Nothing to do with the game. It's just something I heard at school."
Oh, what?
This was back when I was like 7 years old when I first played Blue
Oh,
Dragon.
bastard.
Yeah. Because I'd never heard the word before, and I was like, "Oh, Mum, what's a bus?" And she's like, "Whoa, I'm taking away that game." No, no, it's nothing to do with the game I heard at school. I was like, "Alright, never ask any new words again." I know I'll lose the game. Because I was like 8 when I first played this game, and it's PG, which is, I think, 13 plus in Australia.
You are so pathetic. No intelligence.
And then here's me playing Halo when I was 4 and 5.
Will they really serve?
Yeah, I was probably the first Halo before this, but they don't use any expletive words, I
Well,
don't
they
think.
use
You okay?
points, I think.
Yeah, are you alright?
I'm fine.
It doesn't
It doesn't
hurt.
hurt. I won't give up.
Oh god, the famous line, "I won't give up."
You are the one that controls the land.
Shoo, the
You killed my
stubborn
mom and dad!
person he is.
Why do you attack our village?
I wanted to hear your scream.
You channeling his inner Rick Astley.
Damn you!
Not giving up. Not laying you down.
Zabo, wake up. Take them away.
Take them away!
Sir.
Just take him away. Alright, bye. Down the chute you go.
I won't be defeated! Not now, not ever! I won't give up!
Still funny to think that this game is the game that defined, well, my username that I use online everywhere now these days.
We're being pulled up. What's going on?
I know why. It's because I said I won't give up.
I don't care what it is, as long as we make it out of this.
I never understand the bubble in the roof of Nene's Flying Fortress. It does seem to me though that quite a bit of like stuff in this game was rushed. Well, which is obvious by the fact that you found a whole disc 4 in the game's contents.
There's a lot of unoptimized things, and they copy the entire set of world files and enemy files and everything 3 times when they technically don't have to, and they could have kept it on one thing and done things to optimize it, but that's what happened.
Swallow the spheres.
There's a voice in my head.
Where are
The
you?
game could probably fit on
Not on your
2
way.
discs
I'm a friend.
if they optimized for space.
Can we trust it?
Because I know the digital version's like 8 gigs, 7 gigs less than having all 3 games dumped manually from the disc. Give me 1 second. I'm not used to having my microphone in this position,
Oh,
so it's kind of weird.
you just got a lot louder.
Yeah, I don't normally have my mic in this position. I have it set up weirdly so that it's not like picking up my TV. Oh shit! I just dropped my controller. Fuck.
For a moment, I thought that was the Xbox 360 tipping over. I was like, oh no, I know what can happen there.
No, my 360 is horizontal. It ain't vertical. I had it vertical years ago, and that's how I ruined my disc 3 originally.
How I
You know-
ruined my disc 1, but it broke it in a way that I was still able to play. It's just the entire hospital area was unloaded textures. And then as soon as I
Ooh,
stopped,
that's
like, trying to play it again, it was like, nope. It broke you.
It brokey. Yeah. That being that messed up would not install if you try to install it. No. Leave it. Door delivery is required. Alright, well then. Sure. Can I place order for my food? Thank you. I'm hungry because I have not had food for like 8 hours. Because I was meant to finish late, but I didn't finish late. Because they're like, haha, no one's here, go home early. I'm like, well then.
Guess I'll die.
I wasn't entirely annoyed about it. I was like, okay, well then. I kind of expected it, but I prepared just in case. Oh god, these mecha robots, they have what, 8 HP? Can't remember.
18, I think.
18.
No, that
oh,
might be
no.
Poo Snakes. It's either 18 or 32.
Poo snakes have 8. Poo snakes have 8. I know that for a fact.
Some double-digit number.
Alright, well, ZolaKluke just did 12 damage, it doesn't matter, because she has the accessories. Level, class unlocked. Still can't believe how you guys accidentally came across that bug where you can, you know, walk around in battle.
Well, it's threading. Whenever there's race conditions, we can exploit it.
I was gonna say, it's fairly simple to pull off, but the fact that it's just possible is actually quite hilarious though.
It didn't lead to much else yet.
No, sadly, because it still has the physical terrain of if you weren't in the battle. I think, no, if you were in the battle, I can't remember.
Well, yeah, because it's an entire
That's like,
separate map.
that's like the largest bug we've found with the game though. This game is actually pretty built solid.
Really robust, yeah.
Considering it's built, what, I think the earliest text we found is related to 2004 and the game came out 2006 originally. Cooperate with me.
And there's evidence of at least 3 rewrites of the code.
Did the door in one try. I still can't believe I only got that achievement only like 2-3 years ago. And it's like why my A button sounds like mush.
I can only do that consistently on Xbox 360. I've done it twice on newer hardware because it would lag and it would mean I would get more presses in.
Hey, this looks like the land shark.
I've done it on Xenia.
I can't press that fast without really hurting myself because I tore tendons in my hand.
Figure something out.
What if we can't?
Literally from gaming too much.
It's still it's like swallow this fees. It's still. I need to try Blue Dragon again on the 60 FPS patch. What if I? Because I'm thinking if I lock the game at 50 frames, because it seems as soon as it hits 60 frames perfectly, it breaks so many things. The 60 FPS patch because it's like kind of like sort of finished.
What things break?
Yeah, she's.
I've never had anything break on 60 FPS.
There's a patch for Xenia Canary that allows the game to run at 60 FPS because the game is actually locked at 30.
So Xenia's been lying to me at this entire time.
We just have to trust.
Hey, you and the weird voice.
If you have the F3 screen up, the overlay, yeah, that will mess with your results. Swallow the light spheres. The distortion though. I will never forget the day that I worked out at the end of disc 3 the voice of the light spheres. It was the biggest mind boggler. And my controller's turned off again, lovely. God, I love having a controller that's like ancient and just does not like to work sometimes. The shadow designs are really cool though. Always loved how good this game looks. Besides the lag. The thing is, the game just felt natural to me until I actually got a PC and then I realised, hold on.
Yeah. As soon as I started playing on Xenia, I go back and I noticed how bad things can be. Oh, ruined it.
Oh. Yeah, it was developed exclusively for the 360 in tangent with, you know, head developers from Microsoft. They still didn't run great.
Well, they pushed the console to its limits, and then some.
Oh yeah. My shadow is. Day one, the 360 was dying. Actually, I heard a thing recently. I came across an article recently. The 360 was originally going to have only 256 megabytes of shared memory, but the developers of Gears of War managed to talk Microsoft into pushing it up to 512 megabytes.
Thank you, Gears of War.
I know. If it wasn't for Gears of War, we would be only dealing with so little memory. Oh, the Meerkat's such a cool... I love the Meerkats. They're so cool. They're futuristic and they're functional. The lone mecha robo, it's just like sad at the end. It's like, oh, what are you doing?
Why are you leaving me?
Don't leave me, I want you to destroy me. Oh, the pre-rendered cutscenes look so good. And an in-game cutscene. Yeah.
Sure you know how to fly this thing?
I think so.
I hope we... I still like how the fact in the story, you run 2 Meerkats before you actually get a Meerkat that you don't destroy. Even though you nearly destroy it going through the time split. Because the first one you have, you crash it. The second one gets destroyed in the fight with Nene. And the third one, you technically go through the time split first, so... A nice landing, Shu.
I won't give up!
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
Gotta get out!
Shu's so stubborn. Always annoyed me. You have the stubborn simp, and the girl that's just trying to, you know, live out her life.
Hey, are you guys alright?
That was close.
Clue.
Whoa!
My heart doesn't hurt anymore. It's healed. Thank you, Jiro.
Who? Me?
Yeah, that's right, you! You healed her with that weird shadow!
Weird shadow.
Then this must be magic.
Must be.
Sounds pretty natural.
What I was thinking was, I need to help.
And I don't know how to pronounce your name, Russian guy, but hello, welcome to the stream.
Was that like
Vom.red,
transformed
I
into
don't know what
power?
that is, but
It felt like that anyway.
assume it's not English related.
You mean my feelings turn into power in the form of
Feelings
shadow?
in the power form of shadow.
Must be
One thing that didn't make sense to me in a way is the fact that
could have
Kluke's parents are doctors, but she's black magic or white magic. That's the one thing that I always felt like would have made more sense. But, you know, fair enough. I probably shouldn't save until I heal. Drink some water. Oh wait, I just realised this Russian guy that joined my stream chat and did the vom.rd thing. Delicious, water really hits the spot. Magic power felt like, oh, so strange. Okay, now we're feeling good. Let's head her back to Tonto Village. Right. So what I was going to say is, yeah, I remember I've had bots comment on my videos before with vom dot something, and it's like a scam URL, which is exactly what this Russian person that's chatting on my channel, I'm assuming, is some bot. Lovely. I still find it funny that one of the first cheat engine things that I came across was what's his I forget his name now. The Irish guy that speedruns Blue Dragon.
Tony?
Yeah. He made a cheat engine thing that allows you to save anywhere. Shit, I might move. Which I think is Basically just enabling the overworld saving mechanic, I think, anyway.
Each area has a different flag technically, but it's not that hard to find.
Okay. Oh, another stone bracelet. Accessories. Stone bracelet. No shoes and do a lot more damage. Muhammad's waiting to grab your order as soon as it's ready. Oh, what is it? Where did I order from? Oh, I ordered from there. Okay. I don't know. I have an addiction to like. I don't know if they're a thing in America. They're called snack packs, and they're so good. And I just order it from anywhere that has one available. Basically, it's like a slab of chips or fries with like kebab meat on top with some sauce.
Oh.
And then you can buy them from like my local petrol station,
we have
down the road, in the next suburb, they're
we
everywhere.
have similar things, but it's normally bacon or chili fries.
And it'll be beef here or beef or chicken. Oh god, having a shadow is so much better than the original melees. HP restored and increased. Still wish you could go over 999 HP though. Certainly that's hard-coded. One of the few sets actually hard-coded.
It's hard-coded in 3 different places because it breaks a whole bunch of math functions that they do otherwise.
Because I know there's someone I saw on the Zenny Discord that managed to hack the game that had like 4,000 HP or something, and ultra wide working.
Yeah, the hard-coded values, it's you gotta change 3 spots, and then it'll allow you to do it. And it's quite simple, but if you cheat engine it in game dynamically, then it bypasses all the different values, but it won't persist.
Yeah, no. They did some weird cheat engine stuff. Let me just check all of these chests.
So it's fine because the hidden value and the UI value are tied together, but also not tied together at the same time, so it makes it pretty tricky.
To work out which that's like Minecraft. If you, because I've seen a video, someone managed, at least in old versions of Minecraft, they use cheat engine to hack their player coordinates and move themselves around using cheat engine their coordinates. But it was like, yeah, it was one of those things where it's like one is the real value and one of them is the UI value.
You kind of need to store it
Let's
for
fight.
the physics engine, which overlays everything, and then you keep one for other values, like networking to send out, and then normal.
That's the one thing I remember. My blue dragon. Oh, motherfucker! I hit formation because it doesn't have flee. I can't even flee at this level. Oh, I want the flee. Oh, whatever. What was I gonna say? That's right. I remember I was gonna say on the Xbox 360 disc cover, it says that Blue Dragon supports Xbox Live. And I always was like, oh, it'd be cool if I had Xbox Live. I could verse other players with my characters against theirs. No, it literally just means it has Xbox Live support for DLC. Which is annoying, but, fair enough. Because I always thought it'd be like a, Pokemon, if you ever played Pokemon, you can use your Pokemon against other people's Pokemon. I thought it'd be like that with Blue Dragon, you can use your characters against another group of another player's characters. But it is what it is. Juddy up. Monster fights. One less person I have to fight. Goodbye, ancient candidate. Goodbye, Pussneck. And goodbye, Pussneck. It's actually so weird seeing the shadows render normally because, again, so many issues in this game, so as I'm Xenia. It's only minor, it's only the, I think it's only, like, things that use like a fur. Yeah, it's fur, that's it. It seems to have a transparency issue because you can see straight through on, like, the character preview in the top left.
Another land shark? Let's go see.
Another land shark? More like Murray digging holes trying to find the ancient medicine. Oh, pushing down the tree. Level 1 flare, now I can use fire spells. And now the poo snakes are fleeing because I'm too high of a level. Not like I'm that strong anyway. Then we push this boulder over. What's under the boulder? Probably nothing. Oh, actually, antidote. Okay. The one thing that always confused me is the sand texture. It looks like it's just like flowing. It's so weird. I think it's meant to look like it's being blown by like the wind or something. But they really didn't do a good job of it, sadly. Got a bad feeling of what's ahead. Better be careful. That's right. The only reason they said that is because this, I think, is that Fat Rat? Yeah, has like 180 health or something. Flare sword. Yeah, it did 59 HP, did nothing. Attack it. At least the low frame rate allows you to charge up your spells pretty easily. Oh god, I forget how good lacking this game was. Oh well. 69 damage! Nice! Oh, it's too perfect. Let me grab all the... Oh god, there's so many rocks in this area. That's right, because rocks don't reset. Once you knock them over, they knock over, I think.
It's a part of a giant global interaction table. It takes up like 2.5 kilobytes of every save file.
Jesus. Actually, no, it's not that big when you think about it.
Well, it's bit flagged, so every single bit is one interaction with something on the map.
A 0 or a 1?
Yeah.
Gotta save that space.
Well, and then it's funny because on some parts, they just copy and paste and not save space at all, and then one space that they do try and save more space on is save file and parts that don't need space saved.
That's funny because that wouldn't make sort of sense since the original 360, which is what I have, is only a 20 GB hard drive. Ah, overcharge, whatever. There's a red bar when you charge up something, it only increases your chance of a critical, I think?
No. It reduces
no, it
MP used as well normally. Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh, never noticed a reduction.
It's
in
very
MP
minor,
usage.
but you can help squeeze out things early game.
fair enough. Hey, I leveled up like magic level 1. Stone
There's
earring.
technically 2
That'll be actually stone earring is, I think it's attack, magical
rings
attack
are
damage.
normally magic attack.
Earring.
Oh, earring is magic
Yeah, I was
defense.
magic defense in mind. I do have a stone ring, which is magic attack. If that. My Uber Eats is 1 minute away. No boy. Finney's Talon. I'm gonna push over this tree and then I'm gonna go to my door because it's time to leave at the door. If they don't knock, if they do knock, whatever. I've had bad experience actually with Uber Eats, so because thing is, the first time I told them to leave it at the door, I never found my food again. But now my area, they manually have mandatory set it as leave it at the door because of COVID. Let me go find my food. I'll be back. It says delivered.
Yes, yes it is. Got your grub?
And I am back. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Cool. Alex asked it, no way, is it the at ZolaKluke? Yes it is. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Alex Dubstep. It is I. Damn it, Alex. Oh god, don't hit me with poison, please, Mr. Smoking Scorpion. It's gonna hit me with poison, I know it. I'm gonna have to run to the next village and heal. I didn't use magic. Please give me a decent roll. Didn't poison me, hey. Oh. Frame rate. Defeated, hey. Well, most of the times when I see the charge bar having nothing in the way, I just go, oh, well, it's going to die in the next attack. It's a good indication to me that I can just kill it.
Are you guys alright?
You guys are right. Let me heal you roll. It's good that it has so many heals during this area, because it's like, you know, before you actually get to a proper saving healing
How
area.
come we can't use this magic?
You mean healing magic?
Yeah,
Like, early on, the game gives you, you know, a bit of a, you know,
in Jiro's
help and everything, and then it just throws you into the deep end. It's like, good luck. Have fun. Yeah, it's not an easy game. Change. Oh, that's right. This is where it teaches you about shadow classes. Dun, 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 dun. I've been through this tutorial so many times. I just can't help it. Just have to skip through it. How much gold do I have? I have 1,032. Damn, feel bad for the devs that only had 109 when they took those screenshots. Ah, I'm gonna beat this smoking scorpion thing at this chest. still find it funny how the retail disc for this game still has the file on it that would allow you to toggle developer stuff, even though it's like disabled.
Still need to find the right flags that enable it. Holy.
Something must be missing then, because I know we've messed around with it and it didn't do anything. Even on Canary and with like keyboard stuff enabled, it doesn't work. Did you ever get a I think you were talking about getting a developer 360 to mess with stuff, but I don't think you did. You ever get it or not?
It's on the way. It's just they're very finicky. You have to do a lot of stuff to get one
Fair
here.
enough. Because they are using it to create stuff. Are they still or not?
I don't think so.
It's just slow in transit or
Yeah.
something.
And my
That's
context
fair
word
enough.
kind of went dark on me, so I had to go somewhere else as well.
That's a little bit sketchy.
Well, no, it's just I know him. He has a lot of stuff going on in his life right now.
Oh, that's fair enough then. Sheep Tribe Wilderness. The sheep tribes. It's a sheep tribe here. Thank goodness, let's rest for a little while. Safe. I was actually planning to stream for longer, but I just felt like chilling. I wasn't originally planning on ordering food, but I got hungry, so I ordered food. So anyway, anyone who's come out to the stream, sorry for the stream being so short, but I'll be streaming again probably tomorrow. At my current rate, I feel like I will be. So thank you everyone who has come out to the stream. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified for when I stream in the future. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye.